Some major roads in the southeast states of Anambra and Imo remained deserted on Monday, while some businesses were also shut in observance of the sit-at-home order, despite a counter directive from the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu, the detained IPOB leader, had last Friday, through a release by IPOB, suspended the sit-at-home except on court trials day in order not to affect the economic and business lives of the Southeasterners. Checks by Sahara reporters on Monday morning, however, revealed that most towns in the southeast still observe the sit-at-home, as some major roads were deserted and many businesses remained shut. Everywhere looks deserted from busy streets to major market roads. One of them is the Aba-Port Harcourt Road in Abia State. It is quite scanty, no movement, an observer stated. The same was noticed along the Onitsha-Owerri Road, as people deliberately chose to sit at home. Most filling stations are shut in Onitsha, Anambra State. This morning, Monday, Olu Road in Imo State is also deserted, another resident told Sahara reporters. Aba town in Abia looks like a ghost town, while Nsukka in Enugu was also deserted on Monday morning. Some business owners and consumers sat at home, not necessarily because they love to, but because they don't want to die, even though IPOB has allowed people to come out. But what about the miscreants and hoodlums waiting for an opportunity to break into shops and loot people's goods in the name of disobedience? A resident queried. Sahara reporters had on Saturday reported that IPOB explained why it suspended the weekly sit-at-home order in the southeast state, which it earlier instructed. The secessionist group had announced a total lockdown of social and economic activities every Monday starting from August 9th in the southeast region of the country. Speaking on Radio Biafra, IPOB's executive Chika Edoziem had announced the suspension of the action. Edoziem said the sit-at-home will be declared wherever Kanu would be making appearance in court and not every Monday as earlier directed. Reacting, the group's media and publicity secretary Ima Powerful had explained that the suspension was a directive from the leader Kanu. He said the group had taken into cognizance the concerns expressed by Biafrans all over the world over the suspension of the sit-at-home directive. He, however, stated that should there be another directive from the group's highest command requiring a reactivation of the suspended weekly sit-at-home, there would be no hesitation to lift the suspension. The statement reads, the suspension of the sit-at-home by the IPOB head of directorate was as a result of a direct order from the leader of these great movements, Nnamdi Kanu. There is no gainsaying the fact that one of the major fundamental guiding principles of IPOB is command and control. This simply means that all commands from the supreme leader of IPOB will be obeyed and implemented to the letter by the Directorate of States of the Indigenous People of Biafra. Bearing in mind, therefore, that this principle has enabled this movement to surpass even the expectations of both Biafrans and non-Biafrans alike, the leadership wishes to encourage Biafran to focus on the most pressing issue confronting this great family presently, which is ensuring the safety of our leader while still in the illegal custody of the DSS, and to secure his unconditional release from detention. In accordance with the directive from our leader sit-at-home, we in the meantime be observed on the date of our leader's court appearances. Okay, so what is happening now is that it's not as if people really want to sit at home, in as much the directive has come. You know, there's a youth they made a youth on the directive that everybody should sit at home on every Monday, but since it's coming from Nnamdi Kanu, people would have just accepted it like that. But because of the hoodlums or those who are going to take advantage of the whole situation, that's why a lot of people are still really observing it, whether it is true or not. According to some residents of those areas. Well, those who brought all kinds of lies against the Igbo to make them enemies of their selves are now no longer happy at the level of unity they are seeing. Those who said we love money, we can't close down our businesses to stand for what we believe in, should now come and see that Biafrans have chosen to march, and there is no going back. We shall do anything possible to make sure our next generation doesn't witness this kind of genocide, the spirit of death called Nigeria, carried out in our land. Power belongs to the people, and all must hate Biafra. The people of Biafra has shown massive support by selflessly sitting at home in solidarity with its leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently being held incommunicado in the custody of the Nigeria government, is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. The group has earlier warned that they will lock down the entire southeast Nigeria every Monday of the week. You can't prescribe an ideology or fight it. It is an inbuilt thing. Referendum is the only way out. The struggle has entered autopilot. The people of Biafra know what they want, and they have spoken. No counter order will stop them from making the necessary sacrifice required for their demands to be met. I hope those accusing IPOB of forcing the public to sit at home are seeing that the people are voluntarily doing that even after the order has been reversed. This is autopilot. The Biafra struggle is now in autopilot. The spirit of Biafra has taken over, and the word of God said, when the spirit of Biafra comes upon you, you need no man to tell you what to do, but the spirit does. Biafra is our religion on Radio Biafra is where we worship, and Chukwu Okike Abiame is our God. Biafra or nothing. It's very clear now that we are not forcing anybody to sit at home, but willingly by the people, because they need freedom. Autopilot mode. Who is to hold? Who is to call people back? Who will stand up to address the case? Let them release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before things get out of hand. We are in era of autopilot. We the people have made up our mind, either Biafra or nothing. Power belongs to the people. We decide how it goes. If they don't release Nnamdi Kanu, I shall be extended to 1 week. It shall be extended to 1 week every month. They don't know how ready we Biafrans are now. Free Nnamdi Kanu.